7 reasons why your blood sugar levels are high. Number 1. When you eat, your body breaks down carbohydrates into glucose, which is a type of sugar. Glucose, which enters your bloodstream, causing blood sugar levels to rise. Consuming large amounts of carbohydrates, especially refined or processed ones, can lead to a rapid and significant spike in blood sugar levels. Some scientists and healthcare practitioners use personal carbohydrate tolerance to describe an individual's capacity to metabolize and utilize carbohydrates efficiently, influencing insulin secretion, carbohydrate absorption, and overall metabolic health. Foods with a high glycemic index or high GI are digested and absorbed quickly, causing a rapid rise in blood sugar. Your body may not be able to produce enough glucose to handle that much glucose. You also need to watch what is called glycemic load of the food. When a person eats too much foods that have a high glycemic index and glycemic load, the blood sugar level can jump up. But a balanced diet with more fiber, less carbohydrates and less sugar can help keep the levels in check. High-fiber, low-carbohydrates foods include most types of beans and other legumes like lentils. Most of the types of rice, whole-grain wheat, barley and oats has more than 70% carbohydrate by dry weight. Do not get confused by the carb content of cooked grains, which mainly include the weight of water. Always compare dry weight. Beans to consider and limit or avoid on include black beans. While nutritious, they could be high in carbohydrates, so they may not be ideal for people following a low-carb diet. The amount of carbohydrates in 100 grams of dry black beans is 64. Chickpeas. 1 cup of cooked chickpeas provides 35 grams of carbs, which can quickly add up to your daily carb allowance. Kidney beans. While they contain a healthy amount of complex carbohydrates, they have about 60 grams of carb per 100 grams. Lentils. They are rich in protein and fiber. Depending on the variety, they can be moderate to high level of total and net carbs. I find the red Indian Masoor lentils have about 40 grams of carb per 100 grams dry weight. Lentils have only about half the carbohydrate content of rice. You can cook them in various ways, and also they are relatively cheap. You can find recipes for lentil roti, flatbread and cakes on the YouTube. Lima beans. They are full of fiber and contain a decent amount of carbs, so you should watch your portion sizes. Navy beans. While they are a good source of vegetable proteins, carbohydrates, and fiber, they are not a low-carb food source. Pinto beans. While they have a high carb content, they don't spike blood sugar levels, as their low glycemic index means that they get digested slowly, aiding blood sugar regulation. Baked beans. Most of the prepackaged food may have a higher glycemic index and also high in carbs. Black-eyed peas. Some varieties are high in carbs. Check the package. I find some varieties have only about 20 grams carb per 100 gram dry weight. Green peas. They are high in carbs. Do not forget to add green leafy vegetables. Beans and peas also have protein and other essential nutrients. Research shows that reducing sugary drinks and processed food also can lower the risk of high blood sugar by nearly 20 to 30% in some cases. Soybeans is a full protein source with all the essential amino acids. Being a plant-based protein, offer other beneficial plant compounds. They may reduce your risk of cancer and alleviate menopause symptoms. For some people, excessive consumption may cause digestive problems. Number 2. Second reason for high blood sugar is stress. When people are under stress, the body releases hormones like cortisol and adrenaline or epinephrine to help you respond to the situation. It is often referred to as the fight or flight response. That can raise blood sugar. These hormones work to give the body more energy to handle the stress, but they also make the sugar level higher than normal. To handle stress effectively, incorporate regular exercise, prioritize sleep and a balanced diet, practice relaxation techniques like deep breathing or meditation, and cultivate a strong social support network. Even a small amount of stress every day can add up and cause problems in the long term. But learning stress management techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, or even a simple walk can help keep the sugar level more stable. Number 3. Lack of physical activity is also a big reason for high blood sugar. When the body does not move enough, the cells do not use the sugar for energy as well as they should. Studies show that regular exercise can help lower blood sugar levels by 10 to 20%. Exercise helps the cells become more sensitive to insulin. This means that when the cells work better with insulin, the sugar is moved out of the blood and into the cells more easily. Regular physical activity, including both aerobic and resistance exercises, is crucial for managing blood sugar levels. This improves overall health for individuals with diabetes or those at risk. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic exercise and 2-3 sessions of strength training per week. But many people find it hard to exercise regularly because of busy schedules or lack of motivation. Wait, there is more, but do not forget to hit the button if you have found this video useful so far. Number 4. There is also a strong link between high blood sugar and obesity. When a person is overweight, the cells often do not respond to insulin as well as they should. This condition is called insulin resistance. Insulin resistance means that the sugar stays in the blood for a longer period and causes high blood sugar. Research shows that losing even a small percentage of body weight can help lower the blood sugar levels by as much as 15 to 25% in some people. But making changes to diet and exercise can be hard, and many people need support from especially family, friends, and healthcare professionals. Leaving the sugar-rich, high-carbohydrate foods around the house does not help. Baking and preparing sugary and carb-rich foods increases temptation to eat them. See the video in the above link titled, 12 Tips to Lose Weight Without Feeling Hungry, for more information. Number 5. Some medications can also cause high blood sugar in some cases. Some medicines, such as steroids, can raise blood sugar levels. Doctors sometimes prescribe these medications to help with other conditions, but they work in a way that can make the sugar level go high. Patients need to be aware of these side effects and discuss them with their doctors. But not everyone who takes these medications will have high blood sugar. It depends on the dosage and the person's overall health. Number 6. Illness and infections are other causes that can lead to high blood sugar. When the body is fighting an illness, it releases stress hormones that raise the blood sugar level. This can be seen in people who have a cold, the flu, or even a small infection. In these cases, the high blood sugar level may be temporary. But if the illness continues for a long time, the sugar level may remain high and cause further complications. Prolonged bed rest and immobility can decrease the sensitivity of skeletal muscles to insulin, the hormone that helps regulate blood sugar. When muscles become less sensitive to insulin, they are less able to take up glucose from the bloodstream, leading to higher blood sugar levels. With prolonged bed rest, insulin resistance, a key feature of type 2 diabetes, progressively increases. Number 7. Even certain types of hormones can affect blood sugar. For example, during pregnancy, some women develop a condition called gestational diabetes. In this condition, the hormones made during pregnancy make it harder for the body to use insulin properly. But this condition usually goes away after the baby is born. Still, women who have had gestational diabetes have a higher risk of having high blood sugar or type 2 diabetes later in life. The dawn phenomenon is a common occurrence in people with diabetes where blood sugar levels rise in the early morning, often between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m., due to a natural increase in hormones that signal the liver to release glucose to get ready to work. On the screen, you see an important video on how to control high blood sugar. Thanks very much for watching this video. See you in the next video.